Hey guys, I'm finally back, trying to get back in the groove of weekly vlogs. I have some mane tidying up to do today because at the end of the season I try to always clean up the ponies before the winter, and I have a lot of stuff to catch you guys up on from the end of season. So we will kind of jump all over the place today as I do chores and groom some horses, but I'll fill you guys in as we go along. The sun is actually terrible this morning. I was just trying to find a way to hang up Z's ribbons. We actually had a pretty successful season. I actually got some ribbons this year, so let's just hang those up really quick. I think the last time I actually updated you guys was like 6 weeks ago. I didn't put it out 6 weeks ago, but I think that's when I actually last filmed the last vlog for you guys. So there's probably a lot to catch up on. Yeah, hi buddy. I'm trying yet another pair of work boots. If you are a longtime subscriber to the vlog, you know I'm always testing out new boots and ripping through them. So these are some Ariat round toe work boots that I decided to try. I got them this week from Riding Warehouse, so this is literally day one of giving them a test. I'm just gonna put a picture of what type of boot they are here. I don't really know where the picture appears. It might be the whole screen. Anyways. Ricardo, so handsome. Richard has been out being a big baby horse and competing. He's been to a few beginner novices now, and he went to his first novice, and he's just growing up so fast. Been such a good boy. I'll have to throw some clips of him in the vlog here because he has been just spectacular. I mean, we always knew he had a good brain, but he is really just such a game cross-country horse, and it's so fun to watch him learn and grow. Also, not only has he been a good game cross-country horse, but I already clipped him this last week and he was perfect. It's not often that I can clip a baby thoroughbred without sedatives or anything, and he was just perfect. Gotta love him. He's on a good streak right now. So as I was saying, this time of year, I always do like mane tidying and trim tails a little short before we head into winter. I already did Richie, Gypsy, and Doppler's manes. Gypsy is talking to me because I brought her in, but I haven't actually given her breakfast yet. I definitely need to do Z's mane trim. I already did his tail, and a new horse that we have in the barn named Midnight. She needs some real TLC. She's kind of been chilling out in the pasture for a while, so she could really use a good mane trim and tail trim. So those are things on the list today. Z has been getting a well-deserved vacation the last couple weeks since our final competition. I'll talk more about how he did at the final events of the season a little bit later today, but I'll probably take him for a hack later. I've been taking him for a couple like trail ride hacks a week, but otherwise he's been completely off, just getting some well-deserved mental rest and physical rest. Buddy, your mane's a little long, huh? We're gonna fix that up. I'm gonna see if I can pull off trimming his mane and catching you guys up on the end of our season at the same time. We'll see if I can do that. I feel like this might work. So if I remember correctly, I left off with like Z updates kind of before Town Hill. I felt like he had been a little tired, and we definitely got the energy back by giving him, oh my goodness. I don't know, I really struggle with like the camera lighting and angles. I need like a tall tripod. I have a tiny one. So I have to put it on something. Anyway, so, Town Hill, a little bit before that, he had been kind of just like a little bleh. Had the vet kind of check everything over, and everything was good. So we kind of just figured he was a little tired, and gave him some extra hack days, some extra days off. He came out to Town Hill so great. He was just super rideable. The dressage rings were very muddy. So it was kind of just like do the best you can with the footing situation. So I think, you know, he really struggles to have his balance when the rings are really wet. So I don't feel like it was our best test ever, but I feel like he tried really hard given the circumstances. Cross country was like so rideable. If you watch my helmet cam from that event, he was like hunter cantering around, and that was great. We had a clean show jump. I was really proud of him for that. And after he had had a lot of anxiety at that venue last year, he seemed pretty relaxed throughout the day. He had one little like mini episode where I could feel his heart racing and he was a little panicked. But thankfully, because I think he trusts me so well now, I really just like talked to him and gave him a minute to breathe, and he kind of calmed right down. So that was like super big to me. You know, you have to take time to remember those little things. With a horse like a thoroughbred, that, you know, I start to get caught up in like, how can we make the jumping better and how can we make the dressage better, and forget about all the anxiety we dealt with last year. So really, really happy with that. Then from Town Hill, we went to, I'm trying to think. Was there something after Town Hill? Oh, yes. From Town Hill, we went to Larkin Hill. Larkin Hill in the fall, I was not planning to go to. However, my entry from July, when it got canceled, had just been transferred over, so I couldn't get a refund, and I felt like we might as well go and do the run. As more prep at that point in time, so in the month of September, we really started amping up the cross-country schooling. I will throw in some, I'm gonna pause. We're gonna throw in a couple clips of Town Hill here. I'm gonna finish his mane, and then we'll reconvene before we jump into Larkin. Okay, I don't know if you can really tell. I didn't like shorten it that much, but I wanted to just kind of tidy it up because it was a little uneven. Like, what the heck? The camera lighting angle in here is so rough. I don't know if you guys have seen Z in his nice dark chocolatey brown winter coat, but it's coming in nice and fuzzy, except the flies are still irritating him. You're so chocolatey brown and also very dirty right now, but he's a really dark brown color and also filthy. I got this new Lemieux dressage pad for us for winter. It's this like spruce color. I don't know if you can tell. I got it off Riding Warehouse and I can't wait to use it, but I want him to be cleaner before I use it, so not today. So Larkin Hill recap. I kind of went in feeling whatever, and I definitely, like, ironically, I think I went into Larkin Hill feeling burnt out myself. And I think he did a really good job considering there was a couple times that I probably could have given him a better ride. So he was a trooper. And overall a good day. I feel like I can't even really remember. I feel like I can't even remember if there was like specific highlights or things, but it was really good. It was a good day. If there's any specific video from that I want to share, I'll plop it in here. I don't know if, again though, I don't think that anyone was really with us and I don't think anyone got video, so we might just have to skip on to the next thing. After what felt like literally forever with the trial and error stuff with the saddles, finally have Z's own dressage saddle for him. I did end up going with a Ket Master, but I ended up ordering him a high wither model, and I think we're both really happy with it. I think last year when I tried this saddle, I was frustrated because without the bigger blocks, I felt like I couldn't get deep into the saddle, but I think now that he's more balanced and I'm getting better, we're good in this saddle. So it's a little bit hard to find the perfect fit saddle when you're like on a budget with a very specific horse. So that was a journey. Now I'm kind of diving into looking to replace my jump saddle, and that's kind of like my fall project now that we have a dressage saddle that's perfect for him. Right? Oh, he looks so sleepy. Okay, I'm gonna take the beastie for a hack, and he looks thrilled. Are you sleeping? And then we will chit chat about my training debut and all of my thoughts on the weekend, because I have so many things to say. But I'm gonna take this guy for a hack first.